Out of Sir Robin Ald's many recommendations following a scandalous commission of inquiry was the suspension of the Turks and Caicos Islands Constitution, a move which dismantled the House of Assembly and put an end to elective representation. Also out of that final report was the establishment of the Advisory Council, one of the two bodies that were formulated once the Order in Council was instituted. Joseph Connolly, Edith Cox, Theophilus Durham, Dr. Carlton Mills, Eugene Ochonoye, Marie Doreen Quelch-Mizik, and John Theodore Smith are the members of the newly formed Advisory Council, sworn in by the Governor, His Excellency Gordon Wetherill, yesterday. The men and women who will now take on the concerns of the Turks and Caicos Islands told News 4 during a press briefing that they are ready, and Governor Gordon Wetherill has full confidence in them.
I think they are a group of people who represent a diverse set of skills. They're all, I think, people of high capability and of probity, and I think that's an important combination to bring together to the table.
Edith Cox, one of the two women on the council, is from South Caicos, is a certified public accountant, and lives on the island of Providenciales. She also worked as an auditor during her days of employment at Coopers and Libran. She is also an executive member of the Chamber of Commerce, and Cox told News 4 that her financial expertise will do great work towards helping the governor to formulate new fiscal policies to attract revenue to the islands.
Well, it is a great opportunity to be able to serve the country in this capacity. I'm passionate about country, and I'm hoping that I could make some suggestions, decisions that would really better the state, especially the state of our economy here. And I'm actually in finance, so I know that the financial aspect is probably the biggest thing right now. So, you know, I'm just anxious for us to get going and to make things better here.
Theophilus Durham is a businessman, a trained civil engineer and an authorized surveyor with over 20 years of experience in the field. Durham will most likely direct the governor on the many recommendations of Sir Robin Ald's Commission of Inquiry report, where the commissioner found that ministers were abusing the Crown land policy in the past and recommended that changes be made.
I believe I could bring to this council my years of experience in owning a business and operating it as a land surveyor and a civil engineer. I believe my years of experience and expertise I'd be willing to share with the council and all to make the Turks and Caicos Islands better as we move forward.
Eugene Ochonoye is a belonger according to Turks and Caicos law, but originally he is from Nigeria. He has over 25 years of experience of legal practice in the private and public sectors, and he once held the coveted post of Attorney General of Montserrat. He currently holds the post of chairman of the TCI Public Service Commission.
It is sobering also when you remember what is ahead of us. When we look at what the challenges are, I think the public expectations are high, and I think this appointment is quite a humbling one. What we ask, and myself in particular will ask Turks and Caicos Islanders, is that this particular council is not here to work miracles. We are all human beings. We are all gathered together from our different fields of endeavors, and we are here to advise the governor to the best of our knowledge. Those of them who can pray, let them pray for us. We need it.
John Smith is the Chief Executive Officer of the Turks and Caicos Islands Airport Authority with over 20 years of experience in the aviation industry. He is an accomplished engineer and chartered manager who specializes in recovering troubled organizations. He served as the first chairman of the National Insurance Plan.
I feel rather honored to have been chosen. I feel I have a significant amount to add from the international experience and exposure that I've had, the contributions that I've made to assist in the development of the country thus far, ensuring that transparency, accountability and responsibility is first and foremost. Together I believe that with the individuals who have been chosen, we are a team, diverse, dedicated and committed to assist in the restructuring, or redevelopment of the Turks and Caicos. It is our country, and we need to do something about it.
Mary Doreen Quelch-Mizik is from South Caicos, is an attorney at law in the islands and a barrister at law from England and Wales.
I will do my best to serve the people as I have been doing over the last couple of years. We have a lot of problems that we need to tackle, and we have to be prepared, and we have dedicated men and women who are willing, able, and will make the changes that are needed in our country.
Carlton Mills, former Minister of Education under the Mizik administration, is from South Caicos. He has a list of degrees in education which range from a bachelor's in history and sociology at the University of the West Indies, a diploma in education from the University of London, and is the current editor of the recently published History of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
As has already been said, this country faces numerous challenges, and I believe that we have the quality of individuals here, assembled here, to be able to assist in the further growth and the development of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
And the last member of the Advisory Council is A.B. Longer. His name is Joseph Connolly and is a qualified chartered accountant who has been practicing for the past 28 years. Connolly was once in charge of Coopers and Lybrand Turks and Caicos office in 1983 and is the first president of the Financial Industry Association and the Accountant Society. He is the managing director of PricewaterhouseCoopers Limited.
Council, and I hope that I can bring my years of experience in the financial industry to assist the council and the governor in its deliberations. And I'd like to thank the governor for having confidence in me to appoint me to this, and I'm going to do my best to help my adopted country.
For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.